Hello, hello, good evening. Welcome to this episode of 27 Days to Mastering Marriage. Today is day 17. We're almost there, 10 days away. 10 days away. Today is day 17, and we are going to be talking about something that destroys marriages if not adhered to. Yep. Who is with us? If you join us, say hello, say hi. Let's know where you're joining us from. Have you been with us since day 1? If you have not seen day 1 to day 16, you can go ahead and search for it on my page. You are going to be blessed with the topics we have treated so far. Before I go right into it, my name is Kate Eze, Lady Kate Eze. I'm a certified marriage counselor, and I called myself Queen of Beautiful Marriage. I am the founder of MREN, Marriage and Relationship Empowerment Network Forum, and what we do is that we help couples to build beautiful, lasting, and purposeful marriage, especially those couples who are in the early stage of their marriage, 0 to 5 years, the newlyweds, because we know that foundation you form in your marriage in the very first 0 to 5 years of your marriage either makes or mar your marriage. So we are particular about them because we want to catch them young. We want to help them not to make some certain decisions that destroys their marriage in future. So that's what we do. And again, we are also a registered NGO. We are out to help families, not just by teaching them how to build beautiful marriage, but by also helping them financially in our own little way. So this year we are going to be in a particular project that we called Hospitals Visitation, where we'll be visiting 6 states, 6 hospitals, and each hospital we will be putting smiles on 3 families' faces. That is 18 families in total, by paying their hospital bill and giving them baby essentials, strictly for newborn, for new mothers and new fathers, right? So we are going to be putting smiles on them. I know that some of them that gave birth could not leave the hospital because they can't clear their bill. Not because they are not prepared, but maybe complications, CS and all will not allow them. So we are going to be putting smiles on their faces. If you want to support this program, which I'll plead that you support us to achieve this, you will see our official account number under this post, so you can contribute whatever you have. It's going a long way. Thank you so much for all our support, all the alerts. We are seeing them. We bless you as you do this. May the good Lord replenish your pocket. So tonight we are talking about something that silently destroys many marriages: conflict that never gets properly repaired. Many couples are not suffering because they disagree. Disagreement is certain. Conflict is certain. They are suffering because they don't know how to recover after the conflict, right? Some couples fight very dirty and they stay angry for days, weeks, and months. Some withdraw emotionally. Some use silence to punish their spouse. Some use words, right? Some use different styles to punish their spouse. And over time, conflict stops being just conversational. It becomes a lifestyle. Hi, Ezine, you're joining me today. Thank you so much. Thank you. Help me share the link in the group. So tonight I want to teach you practical 4 steps that you can use to repair conflict in your home. Yes, you will have issues. Yes, you will have disagreements. Yes, you will, fight with words. but you need to repair immediately, as soon as possible. If you don't repair, you are giving the devil chance to move in. Like what I used to teach them in the women group, I tell them that you have to be deliberate about this. You have to be very deliberate, because if you don't have the system that I'm about to say, you will be shocked that your marriage, out of little things, will get damaged. This system will help you move from tension to reconnection as a couple, because healthy marriages, because in healthy marriages you repair. There's always, you have to learn the repair strategy. Otherwise, I'm sorry, your marriage will have damage. Because one thing I tell couples is this: your marriage is not defined by the absence of conflict, right? It is defined by your ability to repair the conflict immediately it happens. Every two women will clash. Every two human will clash. You clash with your siblings, you clash with your parents, you clash with your friends. So you will clash with your spouse, right? Because you're coming from different backgrounds, different beliefs, different emotional teaching, communication style, different things. So conflict is normal. But the question is, when you have this conflict, what happens next? Because the major problem in disagreement is not the disagreement, it's not the reason why you're disagreeing. It is the disrespect, it is the emotional distancing, it is the malice, it is the pride, it is the silence, it is the sarcasm, it is the attitude that comes with it. Many people know how to react to conflict. Very few people knows how to repair the conflict. So tonight I'm going to be giving you 4 simple steps that you will use to repair your home when you have conflict. The very first one you need to do is that you must learn how to I want to start from the last one, right? From the very first one, and I will start with telling you that you must find a way to rebuild your home by pausing. You must learn how to pause before damage. You must learn how to pause before damage. Because if you don't know how to pause, many marriages are damaged, not even because of issues, but because of not pausing before saying some things, not, when the emotions are rising, not listening, not understanding the situation. So one of the steps that you must do is, don't be quick to respond. Don't be quick to, come to social media and start talking about your spouse. You need to calm down. No matter what is happening in your home, you must apply calming down. Unless if you don't want the home anymore, then you can treat it anyhow. But if you want the home to stand, if you want that home, you must learn to calm down. You don't have a choice than to learn that. Because the things you do, the things you say will be used against you. Not in the law court, but in your marriage. So if you don't want that situation to turn around for you to become the offender, if you want people, even when people hear it, or when you go to marriage counselor, or when you call your parents or anybody not to be against you, you must learn how to pause before doing damage with your words. It's not negotiable. You just have to learn it. It might not be easy, but it's something you must learn. And over time, it is always, easier to do, right? Because then you would have, managed some information, managed some things before saying it out. Number 2 thing you must do is to remove the win-lose mindset. Many couples approach conflict like it is a courtroom. They want to come with evidence. They want to win. They want to show that They are sure of what they are saying. They want to gather all the evidence in the world. They want to gather people who will speak against their spouse, right? So if you do this, I'm sorry, you're going to damage your marriage. Because if your spouse leaves you, leaves you on hot, if you feel hot, feel silenced or emotionally distanced from your spouse, the best thing to do is to talk it out and not looking for evidence. Even when you feel your spouse is cheating, your spouse is taking things from you, or your spouse is saying things, looking for evidence, looking for how to nail the person will only strain the relationship the more. That's the truth. Like I always ask them, so now that you have gotten all the evidence, what next? You have evidence, you have screenshots, you have letter, you have this, you have that, you gather evidence like you're going to court. What's next? Especially if you want to be in that marriage. Gathering evidence against your spouse is not the best way, right? So you must learn how to treat it. Yes, it has happened. Both of you will come together and find a way to repair that home. It has nothing to do with I want to dominate. That's my final words. What I want is this. This is what happened, and it must be like this. It must be like that. No. If you do that, you people will have an issue. A powerful mindset you must adopt as a couple is, it is not me versus you. It is us versus the problem. You must know that it has nothing to do with you or your spouse. Both of you must come together to face what the issue is. Number 3 thing you must do is to create new agreements around that issue that you're having. Many couples just apologize and repeatedly still do the same thing. So you have to create structure around that thing. What is that issue that you always have? Is it about communication? Is it about cheating? Is it about finance? Is it about chores? Is it about in-laws? What is that issue that you're always having? You must create structure around it. And this is one of the things we do in Mastering Marriage. We are going to be helping you as a couple to create structure. When you have structure on ground for all these things, you have your sorry language, you have your conflict language, you have your financial language, you have your responsibility language, you have all these structures on ground. I am sure that your marriage will be a better place, right? Because healthy couples don't just discuss the problem. You sit down and build structure around that problem. Building that structure will reduce the future issues. It will give you transformation. And this thing that I'm saying is very difficult. A whole lot of people don't even know how to sit down and start building structure. A lot of people don't even know that as a family you should have your vision and mission statement. You should have your integrity words. They don't know. Marriage is beyond I love you. It's beyond wearing the white. It's beyond just coming together and say, that's why when you see some people, you try to envy them. You say, oh, you are lucky. They are not just lucky. They put in the work. Yes, they put in the work. Seriously, they have structures on ground that is monitoring everything they are doing. They're not just living their life anyhow, right? So that's another thing you must do. Then the fourth thing I encourage couples to do is that they must let wisdom lead their anger. And I'm going to explain this by reading Ephesians 4:26 for you. And it says, be angry and do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your wrath. This scripture was not saying that you should not be angry. No, it didn't say you don't have the right to be angry. You can be angry, but it's teaching you that anger must be managed with wisdom. Many marriages are not destroyed by anger itself. It is destroyed by the prolonged bitterness, the resentment, the emotional revenge, right? And God is saying that whatever it is that you are doing, you must make sure that your anger that your anger does not last. You must find a structure on ground that will help you and your spouse to ensure that your anger does not last the next day, right? God never designed marriage to be an emotional workplace. He did not design marriage to be a courtroom. He designed marriage to be unity. So, spiritually matured couples, they learn how to do things differently. They calm themselves down before speaking. They pause and listen. They forgive easily. They resolve issues before bitterness sets in. They resolve issues before resentment sets in. Because one dangerous thing about unresolved issue is that it hardens the heart the more. That is one dangerous thing about unresolved issues. The heart, for every night that anger is there, the heart becomes harder. A soft heart is easier to manage and they forgive it quickly. But you see that heavy heart that does not forgive easily, it's a big issue. So sometimes the most powerful things you can do to resolve conflict is just to pause and ask one question: will my reaction heal my marriage or wound my marriage? If you ask this question constantly before reacting in your marriage, whatever it is you want to do, is it going to repair your marriage? Is it going to damage your marriage? If both of you are asking this question constantly before saying or doing anything, I am very sure that your marriage will be a better place. Thank you so much for joining tonight, right? And don't forget, we are going to be having a day on 27th of this month where we are going to be discussing about mastering marriage, discussing things that make you fight and how you can avoid it. Don't forget, I keep saying this, what you feed your mind becomes your reality. You must find a way of positively feeding your mind about marriage. If you want to jump from page to page listening to negative things about marriage, well, it's your choice. You alone knows the impact it's having on you, right? So the choice is yours, especially if your marriage is still young. This evening, I got a message from a man saying, my marriage is just 2 months and I am already tired. My wife is disrespectful. My wife is this, my wife is that. 2 months. Well, I've told him what to do, and I pray that the wife listens and come for counseling now that it's still early. Because with what the man has written, if they don't address it as a young couple, if they don't seek good counsel, I'm afraid that marriage will not last up to 2 years. Because with what is happening now, the man is already feeling disrespected, the man is already feeling unheard, the man is already feeling rejected, or a kind of regretting getting married to the wife. 2 months. And I'm sure that by the time I speak with the wife will also be feeling the same. This is why I am passionate about the younger generation of marriage, because I know that the foundation always starts in the first 5 years. This one is just 2 months and they already have a serious crisis if they don't arrest it, which I have told him. If you don't arrest it now that is still a baby, if you allow that baby to crawl, if you allow that baby to stand, if you allow that baby to run, I'm afraid that marriage might not stand. And I pray that they listen to the words of wisdom. At least him coming out to say it shows that he's ready. But the question is the wife ready to repair the marriage? I pray they take that advice so that we can start on a transformational journey that is going to be changing their affairs and everything about their marriage. Are you in this situation? Do you think that I just spoke about your marriage where you are already feeling tired, already feeling unseen, already feeling you made a mistake, already considering divorce or separation? don't do it until we have a conversation. Just send me a message and we'll start a transformational journey. Thank you so much, Ezine, for joining and staying true. Thank you for all your support. I see you in the group. I see you on Facebook. God bless you for supporting and believing in us. You are one of the beautiful marriage ambassadors that I'm proud of. Thank you the way you are managing your marriage, the way you are enjoying your marriage. Thank you so much for everyone that is going to be seeing this video. I hope and I believe that something has shifted in your marriage. And again, we are going to be seeing tomorrow by 9 o'clock, God's grace, and we'll be treating another interesting topic that's going to help you in building a beautiful, lasting, and purposeful marriage. Our marriage will work. Our marriage must work. Don't forget, I usually say that every marriage has the tendency of being beautiful again, but the people in it must be ready and intentional to make it happen. So if you want to make yours happen, send me a DM. And again, I'll see you tomorrow by God's grace. Thank you for joining. Bye.